Yes, family, as you see, the topic will be dangerous tonight. Hear me? Hear me? The demon or the evil or the oppressor, them out there, wicked, 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 wicked. And we have to attack the system from different angle. As you know, we I'm put up me on. Wait the family. Wait the come just there set up same way, not you. Alright, so like what may I say, the oppressors them out there, wicked, wicked, wicked. Upright and upright. Open the eyes, don't be blind. Open the mind and know what to think. Open the mouth, know what to say. You know what I mean? If you talk the wrong way, family, may I tell you, say it's like you got to see yourself as an enemy out there, although you're talking the truth. So, like what may I say, activate your mind. Talk, know how you talk. You know what I mean? If you're talking about the virus and all of them things, that balance your mind. You know what I mean? You can talk about it, but depends how you talk about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, upright and upright. Open your eyes, don't be blind. You know what I mean? Unity for you and me, you know? Yeah, we're living in under one umbrella. I can't breathe. I say I can't breathe. The government them don't want we getting the good oxygen. I can't breathe. I say I can't breathe. Open your eyes, me say don't be blind. See what them doing to you and me. Them separate you and separate me, and it's trying to weaken your mind and weaken my mind, so we see each other as friends before we see each other as family. Me say open the eyes, me say don't be blind. Open the mind, me say know how to think. Open the mouth, me say know what to say. Yes, family, so we have guests in the house. We are gonna have fire in the house. We are gonna have solve in the house. So you know, say it's like it's a hot show, you know what I mean? It's a hot topic, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, I love you so much, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, for real, man. So just turn up a love, share the link, and all of them things there. Yo, family, hear me, it go hot, it go hot. You know, find no show hot like this one tonight. Because I tell you, say, hey, me I call up for the gladiators them. You know what I mean, family? Yeah, man. So enough love, enough family. I remember we stand up for your rights. You stand up for your rights. So yo, family, hear me. Yeah, man, for real, man. I love you so much, enough family. Alright, hold on there. I try start up the thing. Hold on the family, man. I'm send off the link. I'm send off the link. Hold on there, hold on. Aye. Whatever. Hold on there. Me all I get message through group and all of them thing there, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, but you don't know. I public we are deal with that first, you know what I mean? Hold on there. And I say, I do you mean you voice chat on there in UK. Yeah, it's a massive family. Um, yeah. So someone just sent a message, so I just give them back a feedback. Yeah, man, for real, man. Alright, so I'm just a share up, thing. Yeah, man, we are talking about family. Alright, hold on there. Hold on! Family, all the things are going. And we have to uplift each other, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real, man. Wait, cause me I share the thing and while me I share the thing, me I go through it, see me. Help me help you. Share the link, man. Yeah, share the link. Yeah, man, we are talking about family. Alright, so we are kick it off now. May I send the link to fire? And I go send it to solve, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real, man. Hold on there, family. Yeah, man, cause solve, hey, believe you me, family. Solve and fire. Believe you me. If you're looking for a warrior of righteousness, family, believe you me, yeah? Eh. It's like you can't find no other, you know what I mean? Hold on, I'm looking if I can send you this link. When we send you this link, then can pop on. Hold on the family. Hold on the family. I just line up family, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I should do it for a long time, but now watch your face. Now watch your face. May I do it now? Yeah, man, family, all bad things are going on. And tonight topic, it's gonna be serious, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, that be like proper serious. Hold on, family. I just want to send through the link so the family them can pop in, yeah. Cause you know, so one world, one family, one circle. See me, you see. Alright, hold on there. Alright, can't join. Alright, hold on there. Hold on the fire. Hold on the fire want to pop in. Hold on there. Let me see what I go on. Hold on there. Hold on there. Give me a minute, the family. Hold on there. Wake up. Hold on the family. Fire want pop on pan live, you know. Hold on there. Let me see what I go on. Hold on there. Family, give me a second. And this thing just give me a warm time, you know. Hold on there. Hold on. Fire! I know, say you ready for blaze the fire. Hold on there. Alright, I'm sending through this one. Hey, family, longest way, man, for you try to send this a link, you know. Longest way. Fire, I don't know what I go on. My internet come like in a play up. Yeah, man. Alright, so I'm find the link. Alright, so hold on there. Hold on there. Alright. So find the link. Alright, this one. Hold on there. Backside family. I never know say a link could have be so hard to deal with. Alright, the family them. Me send the link now, yeah? I send it. Yeah, man, for real family. So, you know, love goes out to Mooney. Yeah, man, let me give some love to Mooney first. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, so according to all things set, let me set up myself same way. You know, love goes out to Mooney. And watch over you, and watch over me, and watch over everyone, you know? Yeah, man, that is a spiritual thing. You know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, hold on there. I not even know what I go on. Hold on the family. You know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, hold on. Alright. I'm just setting. Oh la la. Alright, send the link, whatever. Alright, hold on there. Hold on. Hold on the family. Come here, try. Yeah, love goes out to Mooney family. Yeah, man, love goes out to Mooney. Yeah. Alright, so wait the fire. Fire there, you know. Alright. So soon pop in same way, you know. Yeah, man. What go on fire?
Blessings.
Hold on. Yeah. For real fire, man. It's like what they are talk about today is about the mask wearing and all of them thing there, you know. Yeah, because what happened now is like I see family out there wearing masks and it really sad to see where we reach and what happened out there. You know what I mean, big brother? Yeah,
Yeah,
man. So
but you have to understand as well.
mm,
People just do things without asking questions. You get it?
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my philosophy or the way I
Mm-hmm.
view people wearing masks is like
Mm-hmm.
when you have a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that dog is dangerous. You put a nozzle on its mouth, on the jaw.
Yeah.
So you keep it tame. It's the same thing happening to we as the people. When you put this mask on, you become submissive. Whatever they say to you, you do. You cannot think for yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
Because even when was it? A couple days ago, when Sunday,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went to Aldi, and this guy, oh, you don't have a mask. Why do you have a mask? Oh, the government website said that you must wear a mask in place like that. I said, excuse me, stop quoting government what the government website say. If you don't know, you just quoting what people say. Have you read it for yourself? Oh, he started
Mm-hmm.
calling his supervisor on the radio. So one time, I just get vexed. I just ignore him. I didn't show him. I didn't show him whether I'm exempt or not, because the
Yeah, yeah.
moment you start quoting that the government website says this and you don't know, I will make you look ignorant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because the fact that is you never read it. Because if you read it on the website, it says I don't have to show you I'm exempt.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
matter of if you came politely to me, tell me, okay, you don't have a mask. Do you have an exempt card? I can show it to you. But the moment you start quoting government website, that means you never read it. You're just repeating what people say. And that's what's going on. People just following each other without asking
Yeah, yeah.
questions.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the
So what?
biggest problem right now.
Yeah. So upon the mass, yeah, if you say that LT for wear and all of them thing there.
No, but if you look at it from a tradesman perspective, we work on site, and even when we
Yeah,
work on
yeah,
site, we don't like mass, because
yeah.
you have to understand mass, it hinders the oxygen intake.
Indels, what help me with that one there?
It hinders. What happens? It stops you from getting enough oxygen into your blood, into your body. So what it
Uh-huh.
does, it blocks it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what you're gonna find out in the long run, maybe a couple years time, regular users of this mass will have organ failures,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
once you deprive the body of oxygen,
Yeah,
because remember that's what the body needs. You need to
yeah.
send out you need to send out carbon dioxide out here for the plants to make you food to eat. Whilst the plant is
Okay.
making the food, it releases oxygen that you need to sustain life.
Yeah,
So it's a
yeah,
yin
yeah.
and yang battle. So what's happening
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
We're depriving the plants of the carbon dioxide it needs to make to produce food for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
in the meantime, we're not getting the oxygen that we need for our body to sustain good health.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. For real, man, because whenever we watch like movies and all of them thing there, it come like when someone want kidnap someone, then put something over their mouth, you know. And what you say about the
The
nozzle thing,
nozzle on a
like
dog.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Why them put it on a dog?
that's when the dog is very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You
Just
put it
like
on,
like
yes, because the dog, before anything, the dog will fight, or the dog
mm-hmm,
gonna bite. So when you're going out in public with these dogs,
mm-hmm,
dangerous dogs, you have to put a nozzle on it. If,
mm-hmm,
for instance, you call RSPCA,
mm-hmm.
Animal Welfare, and you tell them there's a
Yeah.
dangerous dog out there, first thing they're gonna do when they get hold of that animal, that dog, they're gonna put a nozzle on the jaw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
With that
with
nozzle,
that
it
now,
become a bit submissive.
yeah. So with that now, yeah, with the nozzle on the dog, yeah, and when them put it on us now, what you think the effect of
We
that?
become
Yeah,
we become like the dog.
yeah, yeah. So it's like we be like what am I put that as now? Like we it come like with
It, it,
dumb feet come.
it's yes, it's a process of dumb down people when you put the mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a process with dumb people down.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I know
Because
say.
like I always
Mm-hmm,
say to people, they keep saying follow the science, follow the evidence, the science, but they have not once they have ever put the science on TV to say this is what the science says regarding this. They haven't, because they know there's no science to back it up.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
anything that is airborne, like
Mm-hmm.
we work on the building site, they will say
Yeah.
to you, when you if you come across asbestos, just the tiniest particle can cause you harm in the long run.
Oh yeah.
And
Asbestos, yeah.
when you deal with asbestos, which is airborne, you need special mask. So anything that is airborne outside, the little DBDB mask we have can never
Yeah.
can never give us any protection.
Yeah, because the material about like the little
Nah,
dust,
it cannot. It
Yeah,
cannot. It cannot.
yeah.
That will
That
not
will
stop it.
more that will more make you get
It-
the wait the solver popping. Yeah, but for real. Alright. Yeah,
Yo,
solve.
come to my
Uh-huh.
store. One
Yeah.
second. Yo.
Uh.
Oh.
Yeah, solve. We talk about the mass thing first and thing, you see?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah man,
Ready.
for real.
That, how it
And
go?
we are asked like
did you hear
the
what I said about wearing a mask
yeah.
is equivalent to a dog wearing a nozzle?
Yeah. May I tell you, man, wearing a mask is like having no sense. Because, look at this. This is physics, yeah? You, you need air to breathe, yeah?
Yes.
And without oxygen, you lack sense. You know? You need the primary sense of all of the sense, the six sense you have is oxygen, and without them, it reduces. So you have no sense after that.
Yeah.
That's
But just
form
in
of
case you
control.
missed out on a few points I did
Yeah,
point out earlier, like I was saying to Danielle and the listeners at large,
yeah,
we our body produces carbon dioxide. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you
Of
having
course.
that mask on your face, you don't release the carbon dioxide back. When you release it, you inhale it back into your body, and the plants need that carbon dioxide to make food in order
Yeah,
for us to eat. And in order for the plant to make the food, it needs the carbon dioxide and it releases oxygen for us. So if the plant doesn't get the carbon dioxide, we cannot get oxygen.
sure.
It's a yin and yang because
But
that's a process of photosynthesis.
exactly, sense. We don't want to have no sense
There
too,
you go.
because like in everything, you would need your sense to do better, like to be a better person, to have a better decision. And obviously oxygen, we need that to have sense,
Is
because when
is
we wake up
is
in the morning, the first thing, it's hard to really get around, you know what I'm saying? Our body is lazy because we ain't got that
True.
oxygen.
Because I feel like
Go on.
he froze?
yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened?
that's true. That's true.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? You know hear me?
No, we won't. We will not hear
No,
you.
it's cutting out.
Okay. I don't know what going with
No, you were
Babylon
talking about when you
technology.
wake up in the morning.
Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, yeah, it's like maybe fumbling or really notice it, but you really have to catch your breath. You know that breath when it's like, all right, me
All right, my cut
jump in
out.
the
Yeah, but that's
You
a
know hear
service.
me?
No.
It's a
You
cut
know
out.
hear me?
Look, I deal with first aid, yeah. I'm a
Eh.
first aider, level 3, yeah.
Yeah.
First aider, level 3.
You hear
So
me though?
Yeah, we're hearing you now.
Yeah, because like
the
how
cut.
I say, sorry about that still,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Eh,
These things do happen.
it's like like when you wake up and thing, it's like maybe fumbling or really notice it, but when you wake up, you're like, all right, what, may I go do this? May I go like where Sol say and where Fire say that first oxygen in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But we don't notice it. So really and truly, the oxygen have a lot to do with our thinking. You
Mm-hmm.
see?
It's
Yeah, it's just like
it's the life force of the blood. That's what keeps you going. The same way your body need the blood, without the oxygen, your blood cannot function. And
You,
that is where we're gonna go into science because, like they
not
say to you,
even
trust the
common sense,
science.
man.
You keep saying trust the science, but they're not giving us anything to back up the science.
Not even sense them I use.
You understand? And any fool, if a man can just come ahead and just say any baseless statement without proving to us that it's what he's saying is right, and we just believe it. But when you say something, they want you to back it up. Where did you get it from? And no one is questioning these guys as to where did they get this, where did they get the information from? And it doesn't make sense.
True. True. A real thing. Yeah, then a question. Then a question.
It. Because you understand, yeah, they work together with them, hands in hands. It's like a relay. You pass the baton, and they just continue from where you start.
Yeah, and that's not good. Because guess what? With these family, them are try to pull we in the box same way.
Well, that's what they're trying, but it's not gonna happen because look what happened. Look at the media. How the media look at the Freedom March in central London that had over 500,000 people. You didn't hear the media talk about it. They said it was a couple hundred people.
Yeah,
but you know what they gave attention to? The Bristol riots. The Bristol March, where they had a few people. Where they had paid instigators. And then the second one, which happened this weekend, you could actually see Friday night, I was watching it, the police officers are using the shield and hitting the protesters unprovoked attack. No one talk about, do you think me as an adult will allow someone to keep hitting me without me retaliating? That's not going to happen. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You could be the president. You could be the God. I will defend myself. That is human nature.
Yeah. Not animal, you know.
That's what I say. You need sense for that.
Yeah. I really think, man.
Some serious thing. Like I say, the basic, the most basic thing. You know, because to have sense is the basic truth to even do better. Like without, and it's so important because this is where, like I say, this is not something I'm thinking about. This is experience because everyone has this, shared experience. Like we don't have to go into no. We don't have to really think. This is something that we know because like that's what, to understand it, to give you that just the understanding, just a basic understanding, to everyone that's listening. Look, human beings as kept you other human beings by telling them they only have 6 cents. That's a cap. They tell them they only have 6 cents, but the majority of the time, though, they only use 1 because they're only thinking. Because sense is to think. That's a sense. It's not you. It's a sense. So if you're using 1 out of the, if you're using 1 out of the 6, how could you be able to have any more sense?
No, you're only
using 1.
All at all.
You get me? So, check this. Look, cap. It's a cap. So you put a cap on your head, you stop yourself from going. If someone say you got 6 cents,
it's like a meter, a car meter, yeah.
Yeah. If someone said you only have 6 cents, that's all you're running off for 6 cents. But if you're only using 1, and that's just thinking, that means get me. You have lacking all of the other 5 senses.
Yeah.
And that 5 senses is knowing. This is what you call personal experience. Things that you go through, you don't have to think about it. Just like you don't have to think. Don't have to think.
Yeah, that's the biggest teacher.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? And look, if we only using 1 of the senses out of the 6 senses, so we have 5 left available. So imagine if we're using all the other 5 out of the 6. It will get back to the one that we really need to focus on to make us better, and that's the breath. So if you stop the breath like fire, and one more saying, if you close that down, then that 1 sense that you're using is gonna be shut down. Reality. This I'm not thinking about it. This is personal experience. This I'm saying this is something that experience. Living, everyone's living. Common experience where everyone share. Everyone share this. So look,
them are thinking, but them not do nothing else more than I got to pay the mask.
Let me show you what I'm going. Let me show you what I'm going. Like I say, remember, humans did this to other humans because it benefits other humans. if they're not able to use their sense.
Yes.
Because if you're not able to use your sense, you'll be able to be controlled.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
the lack sense is to be under control.
yeah.
That's why the
Yeah, yeah.
elements control us, because the elements have more sense than us.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
That's
That's
yeah.
why
true.
what Fire said is human nature, because again, we are controlled by elements. So we are, the elements are making us react. That is sense. Because to be responsible is to have sense. Because without sense, you can't respond. So just
Yeah,
like
It's
if
the
yeah.
they tell
truth.
you wear mask, that's what I'm saying. You can't even just say, "Oh no," because
But
your senses is gone.
but you
So
know,
without the oxygen, you know, your senses is going out. Just like I say, I'm a first aider. Yeah.
Yeah.
When someone get hit or hit, yeah, whatever, run out, hit, losing breath, they lose their senses because the breath is the main source of your senses.
yeah, shut it down.
Because look, even in construction that we work in, the construction, the health and safety shows you that you have to protect all of your senses. That's why I said wear a mask, wear a
Hearing
earplug.
aid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This
Goggles.
is not your health and safety. Health and safety. Like that's what I'm saying. Like because of how humans understand that the only way you can control another human being is by taking their sense, taking away their sense. So they started programming our children from young by removing, look, by changing the natural order of sense here. The numbers, because the numbers are what keeps everything in order. Numbers what gives you sense, to have a sense of coordination, to have a sense of destination. Numbers.
But
So in
look,
in school, in school, they teach children to start counting from one.
yes, I was about to say that to you.
Yeah, yeah, yo, that's how sense me I use it up. Listen,
Yeah.
yo, that's what I'm saying. This is experience. I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. Experience, yeah. So they teach their children to count at one, but when it gets to 10, which is a significant number, it changes. It becomes a two digit. It needs one and it needs a zero. Where did the zero come from? And zero, it makes all the other numbers possible. But
Yes.
yet, the beginning, it wasn't significant to add the zero.
Yes. But let me add something to that as well, because like I
All
said
right.
that to I said that to my son the last time. I said to
Mm-hmm.
my son, zero. When you continue, you're supposed to start from zero. Zero is the first number and is the biggest number.
Biggest number. Because
In
it
ma-
creates
in
everything.
mathematics, he said to you, infinite. There's no
Yeah.
such thing as infinite. Every all number is recurring. So you start from zero because to show you how mathematicians here and the system lie. You know they couldn't lie on the number line because on the number line the center is zero. You cannot cheat it. But
Exactly.
they make you count from one, which is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And they say to you the highest number is infinite. No, the highest number is zero because from you start on zero, you end on nine, you start back on zero because you need one and zero.
It needs zero.
You need two and zero to make 20. And it goes up and up because everything about science is been a lie. There's no science anymore. Whoever controls, whoever sponsors the research controls the science. It's the same thing. In the
Yeah,
1900s,
yeah.
they said to you tobacco. The best thing about tobacco, it gives you smoking cigarette. It enhances your sex drive. It makes you cool. There was a big campaign. Deep down, the tobacco company knows that tobacco causes cancer. Yeah, but they're paying the scientists to say that tobacco doesn't cause cancer. After years of thinking, did they ever apologize that they get it wrong? No, they will never apologize. That is something they keep doing. They keep saying to us, fluoride is good. Look, right now they want to put fluoride back in our water. These are the
And
same people
like,
that
oh,
these are the same people that
other
have been putting
people.
chemicals in our water. Look at the powder, chemicals. These are the same ones that putting chemicals, and they expect us to trust them, trust their science. How can you trust this science? They don't teach you real science anymore. The science I knew when I was going to school and the science they teach you now is two different science. This is why I can debunk a lot of the science. I might not do science at university level, but what I did is enough so I can say when something is right and when something is not right. But a lot of people cannot do it because they've been teaching us the wrong way. The last 40 years of school to now is totally different. Bare foolishness they're teaching, bullshit upon bullshit. That's why sometimes I personally tell my children, I need you to challenge your teachers. I don't care. If you don't agree with something, tell them straight up, this is wrong. This is not right. Let them come to me if there's anything. They try to exclude you, I come in. That's why I come in. That's my job. These are the things we have to do because right now they don't teach them anything. It's a program. Right now the programming is worse than what we got 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. That's what the teaching system is not to give you sense.
No.
It's to make you lack sense. To lack sense. Because with if you teach someone sense, you can't control them. That's why, again, some children can't sit in class because, like I say, they know in what they're learning is nonsense.
Yes.
They know this. They know because they come in with all of the sense.
Bro, I remember once my history teacher told me Christopher Columbus discovered the Caribbean and whatever. Then I said to her, no. In the history book, he said when he came to Santo Domingo, he met people there. So I asked her, how the hell can you call this discovery if you meet people there? Discovery means to be the first. She never liked it. Because she's starting to realize that I cannot be indoctrinated.
Yeah. You wake for your bond. Yeah.
Yo, I am a rebel.
I love that
because
one.
You know what?
I love that one.
Me personally, like I tell everybody, if I rebel against my own parents, it's not the government, it's not politicians that will tell me to do this and I'll listen to them. Who are they? You got to rebel in your own way. I don't care what people say about me. They can say this or that, but you know one thing I can say? I have a brain of my own. I do things how I want, not how people tell me to do.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't follow leader. I am a leader.
Yeah.
Because no more than just thinking. You use more sense than just thinking. You actually use your sense.
Yeah.
Because you have to learn about yourself to actually use more than one of your sense.
Yeah.
Because the control mechanism is for people to think. Because when people are thinking, again, their sense get reduced.
And
they think,
listen, and the reason why I always say, there's a reason why a lot of us do not have the self-control or fall for all these petty things they say to us. It's because we don't have that control within us. And the control within us, that is why fasting is one of the most important things.
And that I was going to say now, because you say you're done of fasting now.
I've gone 15 days, no food, just water and a little CMOS drink.
That's good.
Yeah, but now I'm just doing it because that's why I said to them, when the system gonna take you, if for instance they're gonna come after you, first thing they're gonna try to do is break you down. But if you can fast, you might be able to resist it more. Why if you know people get snitches quick? Because they break down very quick. And look how people break it down within that lockdown right now. Because in order to break a prisoner, you have to isolate him, give him no affections. Yeah? The basic thing that human need is affection. And if you don't get these things, they're gonna break you down.
Yeah. A real thing, man. Yeah, we have to link up, man, and we have to motivate each other to do these things. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we have to practice. You know, sometimes when you wake up in the morning, it's like just drink a cup of water. Maybe 12 o'clock, you say, all right, you know what? May I cut like one slice of bread and cut it in half and eat the slice of bread with some water. That's
the right way.
Yeah, because you see with me now, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I grab is a drink of water, you know? And if me I go to work and get a drink of water, yeah? and after maybe just grab a fruit or something like that, you know what I mean? But otherwise, no, I'm gonna start my morning early, like with a lot of food, you know?
Nah, it's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, not
And
good. It's not good.
and wait, you say same way fire. It's like it depend fasting. And Saul did say that same way. Him do them thing there same way, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Because like, I tell you, like what Fire is saying, when I mean like, look, there's two things. There's theory and there's practical.
mm,
Theory and practical. The practical is what you're mostly supposed to go towards because that gives you more sense. Because that deals with everything around you. The theory only makes you think
Yeah.
of what the sense is that you need to go towards. So by fasting, again, your body is now, like I say, reducing the fact of thinking about certain things. It wants the senses to come. That's why you could feel more. You start feeling, what I'm saying, the anger. You start smelling.
yeah.
You can smell food from way away. You can start hearing more clearly.
Yeah.
May I tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
I start pick up on things that you would want. That you would be greedy for. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
practical things. That's why I say, look, that's why there's two form of senses. Like we have to, because it's basic, but there's two forms. There's one which is theory. Theory is just only thinking. The practical is infinite because senses, yeah, it's infinite. It's senses. You can't count them. As much stars as there as you can't count. The Most High is a sense. That's why we can think of the Most High because we're using knowledge. We're using all of the receptors to really able to have an imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Everything
yeah.
is senses. Like there ain't nothing. Look, we're
Oxygen.
responding to the environment because without the environment, we don't exist there. We don't have none of this. You know what I'm saying? We're not able to think without the environment, without the earth. The earth itself. You know what I'm saying? You know how much sense it has. It gives us every sense. That's why if you go in the forest, you see how much sense the people them have in that forest. You know what I said?
Because they have to use
Because look,
everything.
earth,
Yeah.
the earth provides that if we need oxygen, that's a sense. Oxygen is a sense, literally, because
Yeah, yeah.
electricity is sense. So everything, don't
And
let them, like I'm saying,
that
don't let
flows
them put a
within you.
cap on anything. Don't let them put a cap on you. Don't like a human doesn't have no more than sense than another human because the sense doesn't come from the human. The sense comes from the environment. But
It
like I
comes from
say,
the
if
Yeah.
universe.
someone
It comes from the
tells you
universe.
exactly, and as big as the environment is, if the sense come from if the sense come from the environment, then you have to look towards the environment to gain sense. So if something like look, it's like someone that could come to you and distract you. That's someone could come and speak to you that doesn't have no sense. Then you feel then at the end of the day when they come to you, you because you're taking it, you're using your sense to interact with them. You're gonna lose that sense that you
Wait,
already have because
wait,
you
wait,
need to pay
wait,
attention.
big brother. Mama
Yo,
dropping one video off of what you say now, yeah?
wow,
Hold on
yeah,
there.
man,
Hmm.
a serious thing.
Vibration.
Not man, not.
You see because your eyes translate vibration. And you smell because your nose translates vibration. Your fingertips are translating vibration. Your tongue is translating vibration. All of your senses are about the translation of vibration, and that's why you are able to perceive your environment.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. For real, man. So
Yes,
let's uplift that same way, you see?
Yeah.
I truth. I mean,
Yeah.
that's true.
But
That's true.
reality, this man.
Yeah.
That's why you have to do the practical. The practical. The practical is paying attention, how to respond to yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's
Because
everything
we
is
all
coming in
vibration
response.
same way.
Because look,
And
to have a bad mind is to have no sense.
mm.
Yeah, to have a good mind is to have sense. To have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bad mind is to have no sense.
But that
You
is
know,
yeah,
hear
true.
what I'm saying? I'm talking from experience. This is
yeah, yeah,
practical. This is when
yeah,
you
yeah.
could identify the senses
Because
which are not
because
using. You see me?
the
But
and
but
Uh-huh.
are the reality it is.
Reality.
You know one thing, you can say whatever you say. Like I said, the last show we had. No matter what you tell your child will only listen to you when he sees what you do, not what you talk.
Mhm.
Right, exactly.
And that is what he's saying, practical. You have to be
Yeah.
able to do it. You have to be able to demonstrate, because you have to understand here, we all can say things, but demonstration is key. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
what's happening. It's like what's happening around right now. People are demonstrating what they want them to do. Walking around like sheep, walking around like dead people, with masks on, all them things. They demonstrate
All
it.
right. Let me uplift that one there where you say fire. It's just like Smarty start wear a brand on TV, yeah? And
Yeah.
next after when you look, the public start wear it.
Yes.
Yeah, you see. So at the same thing where I say same way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
and
So
that's true. And that's like, look, that's why there's a responsibility, response to response, to the ability of what's happening, because that's what, to be practical, you have to be able, you have to have ability.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact is that, again, to be able to respond to yourself first, because
yeah.
everyone is in the environment to able to respond to themselves. So once you're able to respond to yourself, again, then you'll be able to have enough responsibility, which sense to be able to not, again, like lose your senses, to not give it away. Because
Mm-hmm.
again, everything that we're seeing on the media is taking us our attention. So once you take our attention, it takes our senses.
Yeah.
It's
And that's
give and take, don't it? Give and take. So it takes your senses. Because look, if you're driving and someone shouts, it takes your attention. But if you're a firm driver, you just keep driving, don't it? If you
Yeah, yeah.
if their senses go, you could crash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
they say even when you're driving for too long, you're not supposed to drive for too long. You're supposed to sleep, because your senses go away when you go to sleep. Lock up oxygen. I'm
Uh-huh.
saying these are practical things.
Yeah. Gotcha, gotcha.
it's true,
Yeah,
Practical
yeah,
because
things.
yeah.
You
I'll
could
tell you
crash.
something, yeah.
That every day happens.
It's
Every
hard.
day happens.
Because I'll tell you something, me personally, the longest I've driven in one go is 5 hours. And trust me, it takes a lot from you to try for 5 hours non-stop. Trust me.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know that. You know that. That's the truth, man. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's why I get to that point, man. I get to that point where, the practical of it, the experience of it. Yeah. That science, that science, what that they're using as theory. The practical of it is your breath, because everything is in the air. In the air. We are in the air. Look at the phenomenon of how much sense, it's being used. Yeah. By the sun itself. Look, the sun is in the air, the moon is in the air, and all the other stars. If there wasn't so much sense out there, it wouldn't be able to stand up in the air. We need the ground. That's why we depend on the earth, because it has more sense than us. Look, the fact that there's as much the power. Power, this is practical power, It's not no theory. It's practical power. We can see it. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
use our
God, the
senses.
sun charge up
Think about it.
anything.
We could use our
The
senses
moon.
and
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Practical power I'm talking about. Power. This is power now, to gain back our real, I'm saying, senses, our real nature of our being. Because like, if you see, that's why when you look out and you see the environment and you see what's going on, like I said, and then you realize where the connection, where is that sense coming from. That's why when you say there's a better part of you, then you look and you find out what the better parts. Because look, like I say, to have a bad mind is to have no sense.
Sense. Yeah,
To
yeah.
have a good mind is to have sense.
Because
So
let me
the
show
more
you,
sense, the better.
let
The
me show
more
you
sense,
something.
the better.
Let me show you something on this again, yeah? When they say bad mind, you don't have no sense. Because guess what? You see, when you have a bad mind, you're going to hate someone shoulda help you. So we shouldn't have no bad mind or no hatred against each other when you teach me and me teach you. So that means that the mind is a spoiled mind, meaning good, you know what I mean? It's bad,
even like these governments, yeah, even like every one of them. Look, like I say, to have a bad mind is to have no sense. To
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a good, to have a good mind is to have sense, and the more sense, the better. Look, they're here to do better, to do better. If you're not seeing no improvement, that means that they're lacking sense. No sense. That's a bad mind. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if the whole community is behaving away, it's coming from somewhere because they're the one that's feeding us. They're giving us what, again, like I say, look, TV, everything that's around us, we are absorbing all of these things. So whoever's giving it, that means they know what they're giving. Just to say, okay, it's like someone say, okay, they're good, but they're giving you again rubbish to eat. That doesn't make no, see, that wouldn't make a sense. So they really have a bad mind. They don't have sense. Someone could say that they're doing good, but what they're showing, it doesn't make sense. That means that they
And
don't
that,
have a good mind. That's
yeah,
no
and
sense,
that
no
is
good mind.
reflecting
Reflecting.
around the
True.
world right now, with
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
bad governments and all
Yeah,
the
man.
bad decision being taken right now.
Most
Because you know what, we all been lied to. Right now we're in the biggest prison system operating right now. Because you know what, the police know that they cannot arrest us all and put all of us in jail. There's not enough jails for us. So you know what they do? They make you go jail in your own house, and that's the biggest psychological
Uh-huh.
warfare.
I never look on it like that, you know.
insane though, man.
Listen,
Insane
Yeah.
my
though.
friend.
It's
Listen, my
real.
friend. You got to look at. You see, the thing is, I don't look at news, but if I go through my news feed on my phone, I decipher. I read through the bullshit. I can just read a few sentences, and I know exactly what they're trying to say. So I'm not too bothered about it. But the thing is, when you out there try to get news from these people, you won't get news because it's been edited. They'll never give you the right version of stuff.
Yeah, cause we live now, so a
So
fresh
you
fruit.
won't get anything good from the government, because even what there was a discussion. They were asking Matt Hancock, does he have any data on how much people die after the vaccine? He said no, he doesn't have it. The data should be published or whatever. And he have his cheeky laugh. You know what I mean? These are things you should be documenting, because America is documenting. Why don't you? But the funny about it, once you test 28 days for this nonsense, yeah, and you pass away, they say you pass away from this. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if I take an inoculation, within 2 weeks or 28 days, I pass away, they say no, it's not from that. Maybe something else. How?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because this sickness, you know,
So
it Go on, go
so
on,
you
go on,
see
go on.
so you see what he was saying about them things? If you have a bad mind for the people, that will radiate all around.
All around.
And that's what we're facing right now.
All right, again another experience where I'm talking, because everything I come from experience. Yeah, like I say, like yo, like I coming from a practical place, coming from we all come, everyone that's on this live, fire one, we're coming from a practical place.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
get put into the environment where again they show us again there is examination, there is theory of all the practicals that we have gone through, right? And with that theory, they are writing down everyone practical and show, okay, these are all of the practicals, and if you can get to whatever practical measures, use this. That's what they're saying. But again, look, also that is shutting down again your sense to actually do something practical. Because
Okay.
once you go to the theory, it shuts down your sense to do something practical. And look, to have a better life, if to have a better life is to have more sense, and if the theory doesn't give you no more sense, then how, if you're using a theory, how could you have a better life?
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. That's
To
true,
have a
that's true.
better life, so to have more, because the only way you could have more sense is if you're more practical.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, true.
Yo, 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 if
So
you're in
the
your house
fire.
and you don't go outside, that sense of outside gone.
Yeah. Imagine the one them were locked down. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. Them sense gone. Them gone. The sense gone. Yo, someone have to open up their door and say, look, outside is there's outside, you know. Remember that. Remember that there's outside, you know. Let some air blow through their door, and that's a sense, you know. To feel the air blowing through, you're like, ooh.
But you know what they don't want outside. They rather go and get the sun in capsule. They rather go and get vitamin D at Holland and Barrett or in the pharmacy than get it from the actual sun.
Because why? Because why? They're thinking. That's what I'm saying. Think. Look, bro. Thinking. They're thinking. Look, in a practical world, the practical world. The more you do practical, the more you know. You don't have to. Just like again, on one word. Again, what he does. You can't go on site and think about what that do.
You have to know.
You want to go your yard. Go,
you lose the job.
But that's it, man.
So this is what they're doing to the population at this moment. They're sitting them down and leaving them to think. When you think, remember, look, because it's the majority of the barrier, because like I say, sense creates again a field. The senses create a field. So if a lot of people outside playing football, that sense will pull you to play. You see what I'm saying? It will get you involved because the sense creates field. So if a lot of people are thinking, it's gonna put them in that field, and it's gonna be hard to get them out of that field, because that majority of that field is magnetic field that is being created because there's senses. And now remember, that's only one sense, so they would only have one sense. So because now basically they're under control, because the other people, they're using their 5 senses. The scientists, they're all using their 5 senses and stretching to the 6th sense. That's what they use to control us. Because they're human beings just like us. That's what I'm saying. They ain't got no more sense than us. But like I say, because we
activate more.
Because they're out there doing practical. You know what I mean?
But
they're out there doing the practical.
This lockdown now is a practical.
They are doing the practical.
And
us. I'm saying, yeah, they have so they know that. Remember, to control is to reduce your senses, because if look, bro, if someone's sleeping, they ain't got no control over themselves. I'm saying you
can't take them and show them a forest.
You can do every way you want, brother. That's what I'm saying. So that's why, again, look, to have sense now. Remember, because that's why it says that the more wiser the society is, the harder for them to control, because they have sense.
Yeah.
They would have sense.
Because
this is practical things, man. Practical things. When
them wear the mask, it's like them just a dumb down themselves.
Yeah, because the main source of sense is oxygen, and without it's just your senses go down. So that's why they seem like a zombie. Because remember, a person that don't have no sense, they're able to get controlled. And remember, if negative and positive control, because negative and positive is a sense. When you grow yourself, you could control those negative and positive aspects of the sense. But if you don't have those control, if you don't have those sense, they could trigger someone to do something. They could control someone to do something. They could create a negative sense. They could create a negative sense. That's why when you're walking and you feel a bad vibe roll off of someone, and you could pick it up, because it's a sense. And see, if you don't in your senses, if you're not in your senses, then that will go with you. You understand? Because again, it's a response, to be able to respond. Yo, that's what I'm saying. This is personal. Like, I'm not thinking about this. I'm not thinking about what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know it.
Never let them know, man. That's what I'm saying. Yo, one world, no fire, no.
It does happen, because that's why you have to guard off yourself against certain energies. You understand?
I have to know.
If you don't know how to guard yourself, that's why you see sometimes, a man will just keep telling you, yo, I have a jinx, I have a jinx.
Yeah.
Because you attract
Of course.
you attract that energy. You got to be very, very careful.
Man,
It's out
yo, we
there.
are tell them, man. We are
But
tell them.
people don't understand. You know.
Hear this,
I was,
fire.
yeah.
I've been saying, listen, they're getting better, but I'm telling you, I pick up a frequency, fire. I pick up a frequency.
Go on, go
But
on. Maybe I want the viewers them same way, you know.
No. May I tell you, like I say, you know, in stages, like I said, I came here, you know, out of the practical world, I come into the fairy world,
yeah.
and the
Yeah,
fairy
yeah,
world showed me how far I could get in practical.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So okay,
Uh-huh.
remember this. Like I say, when you shut down your senses to theory, it's harder for you to get out into practical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes time. But as a practical person, you would take time to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't allow yourself to take over you, take that one sense to take over you, you got out. So, like I said, there's frequencies, senses, everything in the atmosphere already.
Yes.
There's a frequency that only gets better. Look, you see that word, better. Like someone is trying to find a word to challenge that. Look, because there's already better. If you look, I practice this because, like I say, it's a part of my frequency. Yeah, I wake up. So again, the first thing I say is better. After that, because that is now the sense that is running, then everything else is gonna be better. Like it's just natural occurrence because
train your environment.
Signals, because it's a frequency. I show you. That's why for the people that deal with theory, yeah, I'm gonna put that theory in a more practical way because now like I say, that theory that they talk about, if you don't put it in practical, you would always be in that theory. Look, when they say I is a frequency, energy,
yes.
yeah,
It's an energy.
and look, and anyone can say I.
It's radiate around everyone.
And even in the theory, it showed you the creator said I. So imagine how powerful that energy is in the practical. You see me?
All. This is why this is why I always say, yeah, when the Rasta man say I and I, people don't understand what they mean by I and I. I and I is God. I and I is, but people don't understand.
Rasta,
there's a lot. Listen here.
I tell you, practical story. Practical. I'm telling you something practical. We're gonna let it go.
There's a lot of things in the Rasta things that you have to, because you know what? As much as listen, the Rasta community got me wise. But the thing is, with knowledge, you evolve. And the thing about them, they stuck and they never evolved from where they started. And that is the downfall of them. You understand? Because, to be honest, the Rasta started as a liberation front. But at the same time, they sided with the Christianity aspect of religion. And they haven't moved from there. But if you check it from before, the Rastas were more aligned to the Africans centered things, spirituality before, because that's why you get people like Muta Baraka and all these others. You understand? So that's why when you see they keep saying I and I, people don't understand the energy into this, because they're not talking about them. They're talking about the I and I. They even mentioning you at the same time.
And them joke it out. Today.
You might think it's a joke, but people, you see, knowledge and words. Listen, the thing is so deep. Sometimes when you think about these things people say, yeah, if you're not careful, it can get you mad because it takes you to a different dimension.
Yeah, the same world you're living in.
The same world you live in, but it's something
because the world's so powerful if we use it correctly.
Yes.
That's why I have to be practical. Check this. May I tell you, real talk. Look, I tell you some practical. We have vowels. You see, look. There's some vowels in here, yeah? That makes us to make the sound that, see the word that coming out of my mouth?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yeah. The
these
tracks.
vowels there that's giving that word sound. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
for me to make the sound, I have to breathe in. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
breathe in.
The
Okay,
esophagus.
yeah,
so
yeah.
look, so the sound is not coming from inside; it's coming from again. I'm breathing in, and the sound comes out. So there's vowels. These vowels are frequency. So again, the sound is the frequency is out there. We breathe it in, yeah. So we breathe in now, and the sound comes out, as in what we can hear. The frequency come out, and we can hear. Look, the vowels that we need. So look, that's why the vowels. If we check it, A, E, I, O, U. These are energy frequency, just like chakras in our body. Yeah. Remember, it. Look, we need to breathe in the actual frequency because we're using sense now to say something. Yeah. So when we breathe in, that's a frequency kick that you activate a frequency. So whatever you choose now, that is the frequency that you're gonna go with. So if we say I, that is a frequency that just comes out from the ear.
All right, hold on
Yeah?
there. When I really stop yourself.
Go
All
on.
right, let me show you. Yeah, and you
Go on.
see the vibration we are talk now. Them they are what we used to use because the animal them still use it. Just like when a love time, animal them feel that frequency or feel that heat come out for them. And at that them use for connect with each other. We lost that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so when you talk about all of these things here, we all connect from the animal to the water to the sun to the moon, everything. But them not teach with that. You see?
That's why they
Imagine
can't teach you. They can't. They. That's what I'm saying. A man, a human being, yeah, only can remind another human being. They can't teach you. Only nature can teach you. Like, look, go there, go there, go there. You see what I'm saying? Go
That
here.
is true.
Direct. Only nature.
read
Because
that,
look,
read that.
check this, yeah. This is what I'm saying. This is straight knowing. This is personal experience. We know this, yeah. Check this. For me to say something, I need the air. For you to be able to hear what I'm saying, you need the air because we're in it. This is the thing that makes us communicate. This is the sense of all senses. Without that, we're not here. You see what I'm saying? Without that, we can't able to respond. This is practical. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is not no theory. This is
Hey,
practical. This is
This is
experience.
you're going into
Yo,
metaphysics now, eh?
no. Look, let's say something right here. So look, right here, so. You see this? If I hold my breath for too long,
You die.
pass out. Pass out. Let me say
Yes.
now, pass out. So I go into the ear now. Because like I said, even the sun, if you look up, moon, star, and all the galaxies in the ear. Man, it's in the ear. It can't get the breath that you see, we're breathing in air. It's air that we're breathing in. You could say breath, you could say any other language you want. It's just air that you're breathing in. You could say metaphysics. Yo, it's just air. You get me? But this air
so
has a lot of
God, you know.
this
Yeah,
air
yeah,
has
yeah. You balance it.
yo,
Yeah, man,
yo,
you
this air has
balance it.
sense, man. This air has, like
Yeah.
I say, look, they show you in theory, yeah, in theory that the Most High created everything, everything, yeah, and you have to use sense because again, it's sense that we're able to see in theory that the Most High created everything, but we have to put it in practical now, yeah, because practical now, the practical, yeah, is the ear, because again, the theory shows us, but again, the practical makes us know. You know what I'm saying? We're not like I say using theory. We're using practical. So the sense that's in the ear, the as there is a Most High, that's how much sense is in the ear. That's why the sun and the moon and the star can be there. We can see it. We don't need to think about it. We don't need to read no book to see it. That's what I'm saying. These are these are personal experience that everyone share day in and day out. Day
And
in
we
and
are
day
get
out.
knowledge from it, and we never know, so we are get knowledge from it.
Because now we are concentrating on human beings, and human beings again lack sense. Only the earth have more sense because we depend on the earth, we depend on the sun, we depend on the air. These are all the elements that we need to live. but yet that's what I'm saying. All right, look, that's what I'm saying. If life is better with more sense, then the objective is to have more sense. And how do we have more sense? How? So okay, again,
Like
if
what you
we
said,
know
go
that,
back to nature.
all right, and if we know this primary, the connection, the primary connection is the ear, then we go concentrate on the ear. That's why we have to gain self. Self. That's why we have to know self, because look, energy and senses have self, self. Whatever word they want to use to make us lose sense, all the same thing. Energy, frequency, all sense. Look, if we have self now that we pick up from our parents, that self may not be the best part of ourself. So then we have to look what is the best part of ourself. Then we realize, okay, what do we have, which is again makes us better? The ear, because
Yeah,
like
yeah. Got
we don't breathe in,
knowledge
that's
within
a
it.
part of us.
Yeah,
So
our knowledge is in it.
Even
knowledge, wisdom, understand everything. Without the ear, you can't even have knowledge.
even
There's
when you
nothing you
even
can't
when you
have.
go even when you're gonna die, it's like a cold air. That's how
All right.
you're gonna feel a cold air
You see?
because you're talking to certain
So it's the
people.
next level, same
It's the
way
next level,
of
yeah.
ear.
Yeah.
Because to make the spirit them live same way, them need that hear same way,
Because
because
All
to
right.
get them shape and them vision and give we that
if,
connection. Yeah.
even in some African culture, when a child is born, they blow into the face a couple times. Why you think that is?
It's true. It's true.
You
It's true.
understand? It is a very powerful thing,
So why them do that?
Well, what
Connection, man.
is connection? Because remember, yeah, that is what's gonna keep you alive. You understand? So
The
they're giving it,
sense,
they're giving it to you.
man.
This is an experience they're giving you straight up,
Straight up. Straight up.
straight up.
Sense. They're giving you sense.
Yeah.
They're telling you that's the sense. But that's what I was saying. Look again. Look again. Yeah, this. Look. If that one sense that we need, which have all the sense, which is breathing, because to know to really concentrate on that sense, which is the most powerful. Because look, like I say, it's everything is in the air. Without the air, everything will drop out. The planet, the moon will drop out the sky, the sun will drop out the sky, everything without the air.
Yeah.
But sort
So,
of,
so go on.
let me say something to you. Have you ever? Okay, I've done it before. Hold your nose on your mouth for a couple seconds and tell me how you feel. Do you feel like something want to leave your body?
Yeah, you want to burst. It's not. You start hearing your ears start. You start hearing the breakup and all your.
Yeah,
You start,
so do
yeah,
some tests
But
before
I've done it
yo,
before.
my practical brother. Yo, me
yeah,
tell him
yeah.
practical.
So
Have a test.
that's something we have to understand as well.
Yeah.
You know, this thing we talk about air, breath, that is a very, 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 very important stuff.
That's
That
my.
is that is why
Oh my Jenna.
we've been
God.
we've been given the mask.
Me I tell you, man, because it's look.
That is one of the that is the thing that get,
Yo, me
why you
tell you,
think
man.
why you think Buddhists they meditate
Come
and they
on,
absorb this air.
come on,
Yogis,
come on.
when
Me
you
I
go
tell
into
you.
a trance, what do you think you need to do when you go into a trance? You have to practice breathing exercises. There's a
Running
reason for
everything.
that.
Yeah.
And these
Every.
guys they know that.
Of course, we're scientists, man.
But the thing is, do the majority of us know it? No.
No,
That is the problem.
cause we're using only one of our senses, only one, and we only
You know?
thinking. To be honest, yeah, you can't have no more sense if you
Well
only
on
use
it. Well on it. I'm not really say stop here now or I say one change the topic. But you
Yeah.
remember that thing here we that talk about earlier
All
because
right,
the vaccine test
No, no, no.
kit thing,
Oh,
Yeah. Cause remember that one there now, we could put up here and thing.
all right.
Hold
Let me
on
just
there, hold
up
on.
the
Hold
recent one.
on there. Alright, so that are the vaccine thing we that talk about, yeah?
yes,
Hold
yes. I
on.
saw that. I saw that as well.
Yeah. So hold on, then we can stop it. Alright. So yeah, so we did give you an update on it same way, you know what I mean? That
All
are
right.
the uh-huh,
Yo, that's great, 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 great. Look, right
uh-huh.
now, look, yeah. I'm showing you some serious things, what's going on. All right. I'm gonna share something, yeah. Share the screen as well.
All
Yeah.
right,
All
yeah.
right. So look, all right, yeah. So it says disposable sampling swab, yeah. And look, this mark, this is showing you coming from the European Union, but it's also
Mm-hmm,
it's showing you all of because in the active implantable medical device regulation,
mm-hmm.
you have to have all of the symbols on it to again show a person why they're using the implementation of
Yeah.
the swab, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In even in the active implantable medical device regulation, it tells this just to have these symbols on there. It indicates what the doctors, whoever gives you, they're supposed to do because it's a part of the regulation.
It's a part of the training.
Yes. So you can't just have the symbol on there. They're supposed to explain what the symbol means.
And
You
what it
understand?
does.
Because they're assuming that you know what the symbol means, by you not asking the question.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They're assuming that you know. So if you go and take it, that means you have voluntarily taken the swab without knowing the
What
symbol.
symbol?
So
What
so look,
symbol?
it's got the C and E. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It also have the Council, European Union, and it also have sterilized. Yeah, and it got the E and the O. So in the implantable in the active implantable medical device regulation, it tells you about sterilization, and it tells you what indications that you need to know about sterilizing, because
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be regulated
Mm-hmm.
based on the
Hmm.
type of device that you're using. So it shows you now. I'm gonna so as you can see the symbols there, so everyone knows it, right? So I'm gonna put something up one word,
Yeah.
so they could follow up on this, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, so I'm gonna take just as he's showing you right there, sterilize EO. So that's the type of
That
sterilization that is being used, yeah.
sterilize EO. That are the one
Yeah.
where you circle right there,
Stereo, yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, that's
Stereo.
so that is the type of sterilization that's being used now. Okay,
Yeah.
one.
In the kit, yeah? That are a test kit.
Okay, so let's just put it in, just put it into just put if you put sterilize EO, it will come up with the actual name, right? It will come up with a name. It's showing
Yeah.
there ethylene
Yeah.
oxide.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
As you can see, look, just put in that code, it come up ethylene oxide, and it tells about sterilization. Okay, like even the FDA, they talk about sterilization for medical devices. Even the FDA. Look, but we're gonna go now to
FDA is who? FDA is who?
The Food
this
and
is
Drug Administration in America.
yes, yeah. This is so we're gonna go to the English one now. Yeah,
Yeah, UK.
Uh-huh.
UK. Yeah. Okay. So now look,
Yeah.
we're gonna we're gonna take the name because it's obvious it's known. So look, we're gonna go now to the government website .gov, right?
Yeah.
Very important to go because, like I say,
So this now can give you cancer and all of these things.
what it's gonna say?
Yes.
It's gonna say.
All right.
Let me just get this up. All right, let's just start from there. Let me just get in there. Very important, yeah. Just look. Just put that in the search. Put it in the search, yeah.
Yeah. And that is where they on a kit, yeah?
That's what's on the kit. Whatever's on the kit, put it in the search, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go to the government website and you put it in the search. Look, you scroll, yeah. Look, it shows you
Yeah.
now. Look, yeah. Ethylene oxide,
Blueprint it.
ethylene
Yeah.
ethylene oxide
Yeah.
properties and incident management. So they know there's gonna be incident because they're talking about incident management, properties and incident management. They
And check
know
when
it.
check when it was updated.
That's from 2000
2017.
2017.
So they
Yeah,
knew what they were doing.
they knew what they're doing from that time. So look, oh my, yo, fire said it. Yeah,
Mhm.
big up. Look now,
Yeah, remember if you share the link. Remember if you share the link.
yeah, everything is shared. Yeah, it's up. Okay,
Yeah.
look again. Ethylene oxide. We're gonna click this document. Look, and it show this is government document. Government document. Yeah, we gonna understand what is in this
The
man's script.
laws of the land the government working with, yeah.
Yes, yes. This is look. It says public. Remember all the documents that I bring up always say Public Health England. Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
Public Health England. Look, it's showing you now. Look, it's showing the incident management. So it's showing
Yeah,
you
it's
there's gonna be an
extremely flammable.
go on.
Reacts with water, strong acid, alkalis and oxidize, chlorides of iron, tin and aluminum, and oxide of iron, aluminum. Emit toxic fumes of carbon dioxide when heated to decompose. Incomplete combustion release carbon monoxide, so that is very dangerous.
But check the health now. Check the health. Look, yo. When I saw this earlier, before I even do anything, I was kind of shocked because it's telling
Yeah.
you that look at go to fire. Just show it. Just
Okay,
show it.
health main route of exposure are inhalation and skin contact.
Yeah.
Inhalation causes irritation to eye, nose, and respiratory tract. That means
Stop that.
it mess up.
Stop. What respiratory tract? Look, respiratory. What is COVID?
So a respiratory
No, yeah,
problem.
yeah, sickness.
So what it does, it damages your lungs. Yeah.
Look what it says it caused though. Coughing. It
Yes.
causing coughing.
Eyes. Because
Burning.
they said the
Sensation in the.
they said the symptoms of it is eyes, nose, yeah,
Man, these
and
are these
respiratory,
people, man.
coughing,
Come on, man.
burning, sensation in
Nah,
the
So
like
the
mouth.
sickness
man.
today. All the way, yeah, I said now. The
But
sickness
this was in
today.
2017. Remember when 2017 document been published, my guy? 2000. Look, this one says 2015. You know what I'm saying? They've been taking these. Look, and they show. Look, these are also the symbols that they're supposed to put on it.
This came and this that's to show you when we do our health and safety test. It shows you all these things you have to be careful of.
Yeah.
It says that you should stay away from it. So if we have to stay away from it when we're on site, yeah, why in a health something that have to do with health, where you're taking care of people, you administering this thing into people's bodies.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Yo, fire.
So that means you have a plan.
Come on, man.
You don't care about people.
No, it a kill off people directly.
Yeah, because listen, this is highly flammable.
Look, man.
Toxic.
Look, it shows. Look, just
know
like
what-
what
Let me
fire
see the
said.
symbol themselves.
Look,
Let me
that's
see
what I'm
the
saying.
symbol.
Just like what fire said.
You get heart attack from these things, all them things. Lung
Exactly.
Yeah,
problems.
that people are die from.
Look, it's showing you hazard identification. Just like how we because that's what I'm saying. When you go into a practical world, you see what I'm saying? We have to be showing all these practical measures.
Yeah.
But remember, they put everyone in theory. They put everyone in, I'm saying, thinking. This is practical things that we know about because we're in the practical industry.
Wait.
Look,
I'm gonna really stop here, Sol. But me kind of put up back the image of the box where them say, yeah.
Yeah, do
Hold
that.
on there. All right, hold on there. This is a box, the kit box. You see, that's the kit box.
And
Yeah.
where is the box coming from? The same place. They say they had the whole all of it.
Hold
China.
on there. Where
Yeah,
the
it's
box that come from? I'm
Run
looking
for
if I
it.
can play.
You
Yeah,
have it. You have it. You have it.
I'm just play out it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that are the stick. That are the thing where you can call CM. And that are the box where them want to give us, the kit in. That are the one of the stick them, whatever picture come up. So I try to highlight it this up. You see, all right, see where it come from?
Made in
Yeah, this is
China.
where it come from. Yeah. So them a plan for kill us off.
Yo, they even give you the that's what I'm saying. In the active implantable medical device regulation, all of this they say go back to the next one. It has to go on there. All of this has to go on there. The next
Yeah.
one. One word to take it off.
Wait.
It was going through it. Because it's very important for them to when they're looking at the box, they could use them senses. Yeah.
Wait. What one?
I think I don't know if that one is a bit
Hold on.
blurred. I can't really
Hold on. That one there.
keep going. No, keep going.
Wait there.
Next one.
It's a video. Not that one there.
No, keep going. Next one.
Uh-huh.
Next one.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, this one. Look,
Uh-huh.
it tells you. I did a
How to
research
handle
on
it.
them. Look, the technology that these medical institutions if you go and check them, look at them and see what they're dealing with. These people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all scientists, man. That's what they
murderer.
they not no sense.
They don't have no sense at all.
Because
Go back and solve. Yeah.
Cause hear me I say, like I say, to be bad mind is to lack sense. So to be bad is to lack sense. So to be good is to have more sense, and to be better is to have more sense. So if, as you can see, if they're saying to people, we're good and we're gonna do this for a good purpose, as you could tell, if you have sense, you will know that again that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You can't be doing bad, and have sense.
Yeah.
You can't.
Actually.
There's no way about around it. That's just sense. Sense is very important.
Yeah. We have to use it, man.
You have to use
That's
it,
it.
man.
And
You have to know how much it is.
we are using a build the circle same way of like we have the one with the activate mind and the one them with their mind activate but them now help each other, you know what I mean? And we are build this unity for we can come out of this, you know what I mean? Because it's all a trap. It's all like when we say trap, it's just a way to mislead you from the truth. Because
But
we're supposed to be loving each other, looking after each other. Someone need help, we help them. You know what I mean? Then put money involved, and when they put money involved, it's like, oh, some people not help you unless you pay them. You know what I mean? Like none of us is getting paid from this life. You know what I mean? But it's the righteousness and the activation what's in our mind. I hit we use and come live. You know, say yo, hear me. I better. You know what I mean? It's all better we are work
All
towards.
better, man.
We want better for the kids, them we want better for ourselves. You know what I mean? And if we can put better out there, yeah, it's like it better we never come into the world. You know what I mean?
yeah, but look at the thing. They keep saying they care about us. They keep saying we're destroying the world. Global warming. I've been in this country for 20 years. This country getting hotter. It's getting colder. Look ahead, they say next week gonna get cold.
Yeah, teach me.
So then when they keep telling us about the same people that are talking about protect the planet, they are the same ones have 5 private jets, some of the biggest cars that emit CO2 emissions. They are the same one that take flights that fly everywhere on state-owned jets or state-owned yachts. You understand? They're the same ones that kill people that discovered cars that could run on water because they have a monopoly in the oil. They're the same ones that will withhold science because at the end of the day, you cannot tell me that we have global warming, but yet still we had snow in Texas. Look right now, we got snow coming
in
in England.
Texas.
Yeah, true. Big some different type of snow that
Some
can light.
different snow.
They
Yeah.
can light them snow. Them snow they can use for firewood.
Let's not go that one. I don't want to mention even go on that aspect of it already,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
we're gonna talk about
So say,
manipulation of
so.
weather and all these things which we know that is happening, but some people will say no, it's only God can do the weather, which is bullshit.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna do it same way.
But
You
you have to
hear about
understand.
because a family I say, oh, if you can pinch piece of wagwan in Jamaica same way, you know.
Oh, about the killings and stuff.
No, with the mask wearing and all of them things
No,
there,
you
you
see, the
see.
whole Caribbean is the same. Saint Lucia is the same, and you see the
Oh,
funny
St.
thing
Louis,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
The funny thing about it is, it's
Mm-hmm.
heartbreaking to see that our people, our politicians, are letting foreigners in. They walk without masks, nothing. But they after the local people to put on wear masks. Brother,
Mm-hmm.
you got the sun out there. You don't need masks when you have sun coming on 24/7 that kill bacteria, that kill
Mm-hmm.
all the virus.
Yeah, the
Yo,
You
negative
understand?
virus.
And
let
then
me
you
tell you
have the
something.
police officers
Go on.
persecuting the local
Mm-hmm.
for no
Oh,
reason.
so
And you have
it go on back over
yeah,
Saint
it
same
goes
way.
in St. Lucia as well. And I see the same thing with Wholeness. When Wholeness arresting people because they talk about him, they mention what he's doing. He's going out there arresting people, putting them in prison, and all this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something he's not using sense. Like imagine that you have a prime minister that don't know how to do something better than what was done before. That means you're not using no more sense. You're not using nothing. You're not being practical. You're being theoretical. You think look to think that you have sense, that's not giving you no more sense. You
Yeah,
could be able to feel it, it's natural in you. You're able to feel
remember,
it in your
remember
mind.
when he came around pretending like he was for the people, talking about
Yeah,
dancehall music, and I told people this is the devil.
yeah.
People don't want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was saying. I was good you bring up. Look, that's why look, if you're in a state of just having that one sense thinking, someone can say something, and look, you're gonna think of what that person has said. So you're not using the whole of your sense. So that look, if you're using a lack of sense to understand, you're gonna have a lack of understanding.
Yes, obviously.
And
So
hold
someone can
on.
say
And
something and do
if
something that
if
don't
any
make
family
sense.
and
No,
if any family want to call in same way, you can call in and solve will and fire we on site and me will on site, you know? Yeah, and remember it's like as I say, me I learn same way, you know what I mean? And if I have something to ask, either fire or solve same way, me ask them, you know what I mean? Because they are
Yeah.
like researchers same way, you know, because the Kobe thing, may I say, me not
The
fi
the
say that.
judge, not just yeah.
Hey, all right. So the test kit, yeah, that did send to my young one, yeah, from school, yeah, and what happened now is like I call up Solve, yeah, and say, yo, Solve, it's like if you know anything about this, yeah, and him a tell me say, oh, it's cancerous, and it's like, me say, really? I say, how is that? And explain it. That's why I say no, me I forget solve on the show. And after now, me and Fire did a talk, and Fire say no, because me did I use this madnik now. And see it here, I have everything in front of me. I try if test it out. We are not joker family. I try if look if me can get any madnik feeling out of it. And what Fire said to me, Fire, what they said to me? Say
Get
me I forget
a tweezer, break it up, and then you
yeah.
see.
And next
yeah,
we will
true,
see.
true, true. It's
You
true.
understand? Because they
Yeah,
having what what they say
Fibers,
having
yeah.
they
fiver.
do. They do have the fibers, them, the
All
reactive
right. So
Because
you know,
I've done this test, but when I done it, I go with my eucalyptus oil. Always have my eucalyptus oil in my nose, and I don't push it right in. I just push it. I just push it there
mhm,
on my tongue and put it back in.
fibers.
yeah,
Yeah,
me,
I was thinking same thing. I
Yeah,
was
I've
thinking
done
yeah,
it, but I never push it in.
uh,
You see, people push it
uh,
right at the back of the nose because once you push it back at the nose, it's connecting to your membrane, and that is straight to your brain.
But all right.
Uh-huh.
So this is what this, and you don't know how important this is. All right. What you just said, yeah. Like I was saying, like I don't know why people are not using the thing that I just said. Look, I'm gonna like again, I'm gonna go to this document, and it's not me saying it. Like at least use it and see if they say no, it's all right. But use this first. It's not me saying it. It's what the government is saying. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna show you the document
All
again
right.
because this
Yeah, go
this
ahead.
is what I mean. This, yeah, freedom card. You know when they have a freedom card, this is a freedom card. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to
I
understand.
know it one. If I have a print off, me I'll print it off.
No, no, the same thing. Look, we have to get to understand what freedom. That's what I'm saying because they make us lack sense of
Yes,
of
because they won't they won't they won't tell
remembering.
you about these things.
Look again. They make you lack sense. It's true. They make you look. Look. Here, I'm gonna open up the document again. Yeah, because like I say, I know. You know what I'm saying? They do these things for a reason because there is two different. The crown and the queen are two different things. The crown have the
Okay, yeah.
queen have to follow the crown rules. That's
The
why she is
queen.
queen.
Uh-huh.
The government have to follow the crown rules. That's why they're crown government.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, so there is these are prohibition and mandatory orders that are set down by the crown to protect the people at all times. Memory should sense should set you knowing because this it, life cycle continues around and around. It's nothing new. Just keep. That's why we have to have a sense of everything that has been always said. There's nothing new. We could go and read up of practical things that has happened when violation has taken place like this before.
Hmm.
Yeah. So look at this now again. Look, people have to understand. Remember, look, to do everything that they're doing, it comes from somewhere. It's not no fairy tale. That's what I'm trying to say. These are real practical things that like I say, they write down they write down the practical and they write it down so they know that okay, you know, this is how I need to do it to get the practical better. That's why I said powers are not theory, they're practical. They are
Yeah, yeah.
practical things. They're not theory. Like everyone need to get this straight. That's why I'm saying. That's why you could see the sun in the sky. It's not theory. It's practical power. You need it. It showed you. Yeah. The Secretary of State makes these regulations in exercise of the powers conferred by Section 45C, 45F, and 45P of the what? Again, remember I just showed you from the document. The public health. Look, they're showing it, they're controlling disease. They're controlling disease, and that's from 1984. Look, 2000 and 2009 will not come into power without the powers. Yeah? So remember, these are practical. They need the
Yeah,
power. Yeah?
they
It
have to
shows it.
always go back, refer back to the original.
They need to find the power. And how you find the power is what has been done already. That's why it shows you they're talking about controlling of disease. It's what I'm saying. And to control a disease, you need practical things happening. That's why you need scientists. You need
Hmm.
everything. You need all of them because they need to do some practical work. They need to go in the forest, cut down the tree, and find a cure. That's practical. They're telling you something practical.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So look, it says in accordance with Section 45Q3. This is very important of the Public Health Control of Disease Act 1984. The secretary, look, now this is what he's telling you. You see, he's using the sense of this power, yeah, to make his opinion based from the sense. Look, he's saying the Secretary of State declares, he made a declaration that he is of the opinion that these regulations do not contain any provision made by virtue of Section 45C3C of that act, which, again, we need to understand, again, the practical thing, imposes, meaning force, meaning something that's really, That's what I'm saying. That's a practical thing to force something, to impose something, or to enable the imposition, to enable it, to say, yeah, go ahead and force this on these people. You know, look, to enable the imposition of a special restriction. I'm telling you a special one. These everything that we're doing is special right now, or restrict or requirement or any other restriction or requirement. Look, it says, look, which has. So if something has already affected you, or would have have a significant effect. What's that word that I'm saying? In practical terms, what does that word mean? Effect on a person's rights. Like we have to open our eyes and see that. You see what I'm saying? So this ain't them say they're taking the powers of what the crown is saying, that you can't significantly affect the person's rights. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it.
Yeah.
This is what you see. Once you show these people these things, you see the thing is here. Once you show them that you know what you're talking about, they will back down so quick.
It's I'm saying it's them that is speaking. Like they're like there's some things that
And they're not powerful than this.
my God, yeah, what?
Them not powerful than
No,
this.
they
No,
know.
like I'm saying, look, this is look. They're letting you know. Hear the words that they're putting into the actual document.
You can't swell up the screen.
Yeah, they're talking about something. They're talking about something. Yeah.
Yeah, more better.
Yeah. All right. They're talking about something. Yeah. That's what I'm saying is practical. They're not talking about no theory. They're talking about something practical right here.
Yeah.
They're talking
Practical
about
mean they want to do it, or they might go do it.
no, yeah, practical is that okay? Just like they're doing something practical. They're showing
Okay,
you.
so they might do it.
Yeah, but they're showing you. They're not supposed to, because there's something called a prohibition order. Prohibition. That means just like just like if we're in the practical world, construction. Yeah, there is mandatory. Yeah.
Yes.
Prohibition.
Prohibitory.
Yeah. And the rest of them, information and all of that.
Yeah.
So these are orders that you have to follow, or else you get kicked off site. You get kicked off site.
Yes.
Can't come on site.
So what Sov is saying there, that lockdown they have there is illegal when you have to go by this, and they know that because. But the thing is, the media and everybody else, they will not want to release this type of information out there because they want to subdue you.
But, let me show you how
subdue you. What do you mean by that, Fire?
They want to have you under control.
Okay.
Right. So if they don't give you the information, you're not gonna have no sense.
Public health control.
So check this. I'm gonna show you something. Look how important this is. I'm gonna take the said power where they get it from here. The said power. Look, because this is where the power comes from. Yeah. I want to take that said power that they have. Yeah. This is where they get the power from. So for them to do anything, they need power. Just like a human being, for us to even breathe. That's why I said the breath is power. Power.
Yeah.
Air is power because we need it to do things.
All the queen one breath in it.
Without that, she don't have no power. There's no power in there. Exactly. You can't function. No function. Look. Yeah. Remember I said 45Q3. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says parliamentary control. Let me look. Let me show people what I've got. Look. It says parliamentary. Let me get this wider. Let me show people what I've got. All right, wait there. I might have to open up the full document and get it wider. Cause look, remember what's happening now. The practical thing is parliamentary is having control. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't run away from parliament control. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yes, I'm saying. So look, it gave them the power to have control. But like I say, there is mandatory orders and prohibition orders that they have to follow, else they have no control. Yeah. So without this, they don't have the control. That's why they need again to make you don't have sense to know that there is again an health and safety at large in everything. Yeah. Yeah. Let me. By them document, they're different from the original. Let me
Yeah,
get
yeah.
5. Because sometimes there is enough articles that, like I said, imagine that to sit down a person and read through this. You see
Yeah,
Yeah.
me?
it will take some.
Yeah,
And you've been through that, innit? You've
it
been
takes a lot.
through like,
It takes a lot of sense, don't it? Because you have to sit
yeah,
down
yeah.
and use the sense. You see me? Okay, let me go through and find the 45 QP. Look, as you see the original. Let me just get the original properly. Let me get it properly. Because I always have to hold it there. Let me.
So these are the laws where them can't. These are the things where defend us, where
The
they can't
different.
really put things. That's why they can't put out the sickness or the vaccine upon us like oh them want to
Part
because of these laws. Yeah.
because of these exactly because of part 2. That's why it's that's what I'm saying. You see, with these things, it takes sense. Like you see, because even them that are running through this, you they have to live in it. They have to live in what they're writing. They have to literally be practical every day of what they're writing down
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there is a lot of things again to be to really look forward to.
And they
Um,
can't make no mistake.
they can't make no mistake. They
So
can't
they
make
have to
no
go through.
mistake. They have to go through it. But like I say, if they could, so if they realize, okay, well, how could we get away from this? We could take away the people them sense.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Only way
Yeah.
you could, only way
Nicki Minaj.
go through
Yeah.
that, take away their sense. So they do all of their advertisement. They give people
Yeah.
that
Fresh
knowing.
Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they take
All of
away
them
all the
stupid sitting
senses.
there.
So part 2, part 2 again. Let me just get. You see, part 2, part 2A.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. To actually find it in the actual document,
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Part 2A. Keep going.
Uh-huh. And you've been through all of them, all of these things already.
All of these things already. Yeah, it's
Fuck's
not
sake.
easy to find. That's what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying.
I
Because
believe you, man.
the way how the document is, the way how everything is written out, like I
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
it's more difficult. One.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, for real, man. That's why, you have to there amongst them say if you're there amongst the wise, you will be wise. You know? Yeah, we have to there amongst the activated mind family. So it's like, we're always active every day. Them want to give us things for kill we have. It's like we know the rules of life. Because these are the rules of life where the police go with the queen go with the king or anyone go with as in high position.
Infectious. One sec.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, keep going. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. Keep going.
Yeah.
Like I say,
So
I have to cross-reference it from the actual, text.
Yeah,
yeah.
these things, yeah, because that's these things they take a lot of time,
That's
and
what I'm
there's so
saying. You
much
have to use sense.
information. That's why they have to debate and debate. But sometimes, but because what's happening now, because of these so-called emergency powers,
Yeah.
they can bypass a lot of things. It's like when you do
Ah.
plumbing, you want to bypass certain things. You have a bypass on the boiler, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you can get water, cold water into the hot water quickly, and vice versa.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah. So them are try to bypass all of these things.
Yes,
Yeah,
Keep
I
going.
even pay them way too.
yes.
Exactly.
Even this one of them call him gate bill. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah, yeah. Now keep going. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, for real.
Okay, go on.
Yeah,
It's just some crazy world we're living in right now. It's just
yeah.
people have to
Monks
just be.
crazy family and them just brain dead when they just want power. And all of these people because we not have power over each other, you know what I mean? Yeah, we don't have power over each other. Only thing them do, them just dumb we down by
Mhm.
you see when them a teach you about ABC. These are the things they should have teach you about.
No, they will
Exactly.
never. Because the thing is, you
Yeah,
have to understand. In order to control people, you have to keep them You have to keep them stupid. You have to keep them
Yeah,
ignorant.
like the things them where
Yes.
upon TV, you
They
know.
won't teach you that because once they teach you independence, that means they
Uh-huh.
cannot control you anymore. But
Yeah, yeah,
once you're dependent on them, this is why they have all them universal credits and all this nonsense. To keep you
uh-huh.
dependent on them. That's a
Yeah,
form of
yeah,
control.
yeah, yeah.
So we have
That's
to
Exactly.
true.
be
That's true.
extremely careful what we wish for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
You
some
know?
will on it and don't know the trap within it.
Because you have to understand when
Remove
this guy was it
body.
was it this Greek guy, was it Plato,
Mm-hmm.
who designed the benefit system?
Oh,
That's a
I
long
never
time
know.
ago. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Long
So,
time.
Yes.
Science, innit? You understand? You have to use science.
Yes, you have to understand.
mm,
Because what people have to understand, nothing that's happening now, these things been planned centuries ago.
uh-huh.
Send
Yes, but it can go ahead because majority of us are still asleep. So this implementation, these things can keep going ahead. But
Yeah, yeah,
the moment we all wake up, it has to stop because they realize two things. We come in for them because remember, with the majority,
yeah, yeah,
they cannot outdo us.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So
And
that's the way.
we have to know say we mind have to keep active at all time, you know,
Hmm.
Yeah, this is
until
important,
mhm.
man. This is important. This is so important. Like,
Yeah, we know say important for you look feet so long, not true.
no, it's
Yeah.
true. No, because like I say, it's the way they're doing things. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Look, if I go back, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it would it would.
45.
I just you see this exact section.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
exact section is an actual. It's a public order. It's like it's an order. It's written down itself.
Uh-huh.
Literally it's written down itself. This whole point, that's why I'm saying some practical things, yeah, are it's just added into because you need a justice of the peace. Look,
So
because
all of these about justice of the peace.
it's a part of the same document. Look how it goes. The part of the same document, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same
But there is
document,
so much to it.
yeah. But like I said, this part of it, like this is what they added to it, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just bring it even forward to me because look, this is where I usually click and it's there, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's there, and it reads about. Let me just go forward, zoom in, do that again. As you can
See
see,
families. And
can you
as
see
I
it?
see us, uh-huh.
Can you see it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it says 45 Q, yeah,
45
parliamentary.
C.
Yeah.
Let me okay, let me
Yeah,
just
zoom
see.
in a little. Uh-huh.
You can
We
see it.
can just do one thing. Cause it's on the big screen, you know.
Yeah, now I have to zoom out because everyone
Yeah,
you can see it. Yeah, I zoom out a little
yeah,
bit.
zoom out a bit, yeah.
I'm doing
So
a
if
better.
you watch by your computer family, just press big button, make it the screen get bigger so you can see it more clearer, you know. You see?
As you see
And
there, yeah.
yeah. And you see family them where wear the mask, them don't know about these laws, you know? Yeah. Because directly you suffocate yourself. Yeah, wait there.
Look again, yeah. Look.
Annabella,
Let me
I
just do
say
another.
something to me.
Let me just produce it again, because it didn't, the full of it don't come in the screen, so everyone can actually see. As you, 45Q, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Free, yeah. It tells you right here. Yeah, look again. So this is from the parliamentary control. So to have control is to have power based on all of these, yeah. And you
Yeah.
can see. Look, we're going down to here. It goes subject. It says subsection 4 does not apply. Yeah, by
Yeah, yeah.
virtue of subsection 2A, if the instrument contain a declaration that the person making it has the opinion, yeah, that the instrument does not contain any provision made by virtue of section
Section
45,
45.
yeah,
Yeah.
which again says again impose or enable the imposition of, and it shows you, yeah. Remember where the powers that was it was coming from, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, China.
The power, the where they get the power to basically create,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
emergency. Yeah.
yeah. It
Uh-huh.
shows you again. It says it free. So this is all free. So this is the meaning for them to control. If they have to somehow, I'm saying, obey this order. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, special
Yeah,
restriction or requirement. This is something that you show them. Yeah.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
because as you can see, they're operating already in the knowledge of information. So they're not oblivious to it. They're actually, you know what I'm saying, they're in tune. Any other, again, restriction or requirement which has, so if it affected you, yeah, or
Yeah,
would have a significant effect on you, on the person's rights. So it tells you again clearly. So the fact that again it has been declared, that means there's something, a declaration is something that it, again, has the force of, again, the crown. Because to declare something, that means that, again, that is something, everything is done by declaration. And to even add it, they're telling you it does not contain nothing that forces you. That's what they're saying. Yes, I'm saying it should not contain nothing that forces you. So that's why they're not forcing the individual to take it by law. They're forcing them to take it by, like I say, voluntarily.
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
It's not. It's I'm saying, because by law it tells you you're not supposed to force them. You understand?
Yeah, so what them I do
And
now? Them a force we to take it, huh?
no, they're making you do it voluntary because that's why they
Yeah.
keep saying. That's why they keep saying. That's why they have all the emergency powers and all these things going on right now. Because without the
Yeah.
emergency powers, these things cannot be executed.
Because
So
see,
when shit gonna hit the fan, they will say, "Listen, you the one that took it. We didn't force it upon you."
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah,
they're
yeah.
making everything so that you take it yourself. That's why they bring in all them passports, them new passports, travel passport in. So when people hear that, they think, "Oh shit, I have to take it if I want to do this. If I want to do this, I
Uh-huh.
have to take it." But it's some
Yeah, yeah.
psychological warfare.
Yeah,
So then
man.
you gotta force yourself to take it instead of them telling
Ev-
you take it.
and
everything makes sense now. Everything add up.
and that's what I'm saying.
Because that's
People
why they say you
people
cannot
do this,
do. Yeah.
yeah. Just provide someone the actual document. It like, when you have a certificate, and then with that certificate it allows you to make to make a decision. I either do something or don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Without the information, yeah, it's gonna be only one way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But with the certificate, yeah, that's why they say, get exam pass, get this, get that, because they need that information to see
Yeah,
whether, again, you need to do something or don't need to do it. So
yeah,
if
yeah,
there's something saying that, again, if it's gonna affect you, you don't have to do it.
yeah,
You,
yeah.
you know,
So wait there. I'm not really stop at this all, but more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, so this is my exen card. Yeah, so I'm not joking thing with and family, you know what I mean? Yeah, wait, let me
I
fix
have the I
this.
have the TFL one as well.
You have it. Then why can never tell me about it? Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, yeah. So you know what I mean. So this is my card.
I
Whenever
have
I'm
this
going
one,
in the shop,
but
when
I don't use it. I don't even show
yeah, yeah.
don't everyone that
No, but
thinks,
we,
man.
we are sure family say a serious thing with the pan. You know what I mean?
because
Yeah, and I like.
everybody have the right to download it. But like I said to you earlier, when I went to Aldi and a shop assistant said to me, "Oh, you need your mask." I said, "No." He said, "According to the government website, you did a mask for this and blah 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 blah." And he asked, "Are you exempt?" I said, "Yes." "Well, show it to me." I said, "No. If you went according to the government website, you see the government website said I don't have to show you." so that means you,
Uh-huh.
so that means you didn't go according to government website. You went according to what you hear people say.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh. Yeah,
because you go
because some of
because you
them,
went by this, I'm not gonna show you fuck all.
yeah,
You understand? I
yeah,
show you
yeah,
listen because you don't know what you're talking about. You just repeated what you heard people say,
yeah.
and
Well, they're
that's
so
what's been
busy.
that's what's been happening.
There's
Uh-huh.
something just so important here that it's just like it's coming. Like when I realize something, like I'm saying, this is so important to know. Look, there is like there is all like we know this, yeah, because we work in the practical field. There are mandatory orders and there's prohibition orders.
Yes.
Yeah. And like so remember this. Just like how the queen have to do certain things because she's ordered to do certain things, and the government
Hmm.
have to do certain things because they're ordered to do certain things.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because we don't know what the order what these things mean no more. Like that's what I'm saying. They make us lose sense of what it means. Like what's the what's the first order? That's some. It seems like that's natural practical things that we go through. We don't even they have done a lot of work to reduce our senses to even know the natural order of how the society is constructed.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
even I'm planning to travel soon, and
Man,
I'm just gonna print that thing where they cannot stop me from traveling my rights, and I'm just gonna print it to them and give it to them when I'm going at the airport. Take it or leave
yeah,
it.
real talk.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I know. Like I say, like this document. I'm saying this strong will that this strong sense that I have in my heart. This, because it's not written. It's weird. It's not written by the government. It's like they get it from somewhere because this is it. It's so powerful. It's like it was already there. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
because it's talking about rights, So rights is already there.
You cannot give me rights. I have it already. I was
That's
born
what.
with it,
Yes.
and no matter what situation come, you cannot infringe upon it.
The fact that the fact that they tell imagine look think about it look if someone is telling you about your rights they're telling you about your rights they're not telling you nothing else that doesn't pertain to your rights
Yeah, yeah.
that is very significant to really think about if someone is so it's like majority of what we've been seeing they haven't really tell us about our rights
Mm-mm.
think about
They keep them things quiet because they know once you know. The
they
thing is,
haven't
yeah,
told us nothing about our rights brother
no,
they
they
Wait,
have,
won't
fire.
tell you.
The thing where you say you go print for your travel, yeah. What kind of what
It's on the
Salt,
website. It's on the Solve have it on the thing. It's just about
Salt, you have
about
the one
imprint.
there.
yeah, my,
It's
my bro,
it's
it's this that
it's the
this you see this
same
document, yeah.
document. It's the same document. If you
Let
read
me
it,
show you see this document. We don't realize how that's what
Let me go
I'm
back
saying.
down there.
I wish everyone have this thing. Just have it on them. Just print it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this document is free. It's free. It's free
Send it to
document.
me now. Send
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. No, I'm telling. I gave it to my this man. This is it's so important, man.
hmm
Because like I say, it's so important. They didn't tell us or look. Remember this, and that's what I'm saying. Use our senses. They haven't told us our rights.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. And this for the sickness thing right to go on now.
You know, hear what we said. Like literally, they haven't told us our rights, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, even when you're getting arrested, they tell you your rights.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
That's what I'm saying. Be practical. Not be practical now. Be practical. This is we're not using theory. Be practical.
This
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
it's
They
your
haven't
right.
told us our rights. Like
Yeah.
and this is telling us our rights. It's weird. All of the campaign, everything that we've seen so far, they have not tell us our rights.
Mhm.
And police, they have to tell us our rights. Think about this in real world. They tell you have the right to remain like literally. If you go outside and do something now, before they lock you up, they tell you your rights.
Yeah.
A practical thing that they have to do.
Yeah. And with
Remember,
this what
remember
they call it?
they get the
Mhm.
power. Remember, they get the power, you know. Remember, they get the power based on the something like this, don't it? The law, yeah.
Yeah.
And that law tells them they have to tell us our rights.
Yeah. I need to print off this too.
So
Yeah.
if this is telling us that they have to tell us our rights, what's the difference from it? Yes, I'm saying they have taken our senses away so much that the only rights that we know about is when police tell us our rights.
Wait. May I show you our next video clip, and it I go talk about our rights in a courthouse and thing. Give me a second there, brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
yo,
Quiet until I get
Don't
through
touch me, you ain't a gun. Don't you touch me. I am the living man protected by universal law.
You keep
stand
talking,
down.
and you're going to be charged with contempt, and you're gonna go to jail.
You have already contempted this place.
No, I told
by
you
the
I
fraud
would if
you're
you
trying
didn't
to
quit
get done here. These are the living witnesses to what you're trying to do.
Very
You
good.
are trying to create a fictitious fraudulent action. You are trying to bilk the Federal Reserve by
Sir.
securitizing in all caps commercialized name
Sir.
and notifying
Would you
them
remove him from the
that
court?
they are standing in debt now. If you touch me, you will violate natural law. Do not come near me. I am
Then
protected
shush,
by the land.
shush.
Do not tell me to shut up. I am the living natural man, and my voice will be heard. That is the Jolly Roger. That thing you call the American flag with the gold fringe around it is the Jolly Roger, and you are acting as one of his privateers.
Okay. You're here on charge of arrest.
I'm here by
arrest.
special visitation.
Right. And
I've
you're
never
on
let you get away with
obstructing
this,
a
but
police
I'm here.
officer. To each charge, could be up to a $500 fine, up to 6 months in jail.
I do not understand any charges. I only understand universal law and the right to live.
Well, you
To
pled
live in
not
peace
guilty.
and to live as I need to.
You pled not guilty in this
I
court.
never plead. Animals plead. Sound like bah, oink oink.
I have a paper with your signature on it, sir.
It says prime evidence standing right through it. You bring forward all natural forms of evidence that I'm not prime evidence. I am the living soil. The dirt, the water, and the air has its own voice, does it not? It all supports
Sir?
forms of life, does it not? I am a part of that life. I am not your corporate fiction.
Sir,
Do not hinder me.
you're here today on an omnibus hearing. You've already pled not
I am
guilty.
here by special visitation to see to it that you do not tainter my natural living man's name.
Are you prepared
That's
to
why
tell
I'm
the
here.
court if you wish to go to trial on this matter?
This is a trial. Tell
No,
me it's
this
not.
isn't a trial.
Here's my
This
jury
is an
of my
omnibus
peers.
hearing, sir.
You cannot produce a jury of my peers because all juries are selected from a pool of registered voters, and the instant a person registers to vote, their natural ability as a peer to comprehend natural law has been dissolved and turned into fiction. There cannot be raised a jury of my peers. It cannot be done.
Excuse me for just a moment.
No way. Get back here and finish this. Hey, get back here and finish this. The judge has left the courtroom. There you go.
Yeah,
There is nobody in this courtroom.
Yeah.
The judge has
Yeah.
walked out.
the judge will walk down.
I
Everybody up
said
and out.
no excuse.
Everybody up and out.
I'm not letting you
Up and
go.
out. Up and out. Up and out. Follow the man.
Yeah, family, you see? Yeah, you see when you know the laws and all of these things.
Yeah, he's going
Yeah.
under the Freeman law.
Freeman law. Oh, so they have a Freeman law, see me.
Freeman
Self,
of the
turn on the
land.
mic.
Yo, man. Yeah, look, as I'm saying, like it's some.
Because go ahead, Sol.
There is look. The things that they're doing, they need to go to the court. They need to get an order. So to order us to do. Just look at the document again. Yeah. not this one. Let me close that one. I'm gonna bring up something. Look at the document. It's the same document, but open it up on the actual um pages, like the pages as well, so we can see what going. Look,
Yeah.
it's very important. Yeah. Look, which one is it? No, this one. Okay. All right. Look what I'm saying. Yeah. Look, it's on the again part two. Yeah. Hey, but this part, yeah, man, it put me forward to something. Yeah, I'm gonna when we finish, I'm gonna do something. We need to go back live another time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This so to show you. Look, this part is public health protection. It's telling you public health protection, and you only could get protection through the courts. Yeah. And look, so it's showing you, yeah, orders that may be made by justice of the peace. Yeah. Power to order health measures in relation to persons.
Mm-hmm.
So look, they have to get the order from a justice of the peace to get the power to do the health. That's why again, the significance of parliamentary control is that they can't break that order because again, they can't break the parliamentary order based on if the only way you could get the power to order health measures in relation to person is through a justice of the peace. The only way
JP.
orders that may be made, yeah, by justice of the peace. Powers now, again,
So
these
these
things are,
people are come out with all of the mass them and all of them things there. They must sign some dodgy deal.
but we don't. That's what I'm saying. We wouldn't know because we haven't been given the sense of all of the activities. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying? We don't know the sense of what they're telling you though. That again, to get the power to do the health measures, they need to go to the court
Yeah.
because the court they need to go to a place where that they give them the power. Very important that because this is not it's not theory that they're dealing with. They're not writing a legislation. They're actually doing something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only way to do something and get away with it, you have to go through the court.
Yeah.
And they never did that anyway.
You see what I'm saying? But so that's the whole point because the fact that look, if it's related to things, property, everything, you're talking about orders now, and it's very significant about orders. You know what I'm saying? The orders. This is something that you have to do. You know what I mean? Like I say, if we go in practical world, some in the work they ordered you to do something, you get fired, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't do something, you get fired. This is what I'm talking about. The powers. These are practical things. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
see come like fire, yeah, them red, see them here.
Yeah, man, I wanna go rest. I went jogging today.
I
Yeah.
I said,
Walking,
where?
yeah. No, I went jogging and walking.
Say me, man. You don't know, do that,
I
do the
mean,
jogging as well, man.
I go walking in it. Hey, but
Yo, I send the operation, man.
yeah,
But you,
what may I
yeah,
say, Solve?
yeah, we need to come through
Uh,
another time. You don't know.
yeah, because you have your channel, CM here, and where your channel? How you go?
Yeah, solved online.
Serve online.
Every
Like,
Whenever serve online, I know.
yeah. So I'm saying,
I
okay,
have
yeah.
notification, yeah.
yeah, man.
So
Yo,
Solve
listen,
online. You
yo,
can
man.
put up your logo. Just put up a logo before we something there. So
Oh,
if anything, yeah. So we share the logo. Just move
man.
the gov,
Let me
and
one sec.
if any information or anything you need from Blake, you can link Solve on it. See him. Him go
Mm-hmm.
live every evening.
Let me
You
get to
know.
the page first.
Yeah. So Solve go live every evening, same way, and according to how we see him reason, is where you call it again? Come on, know say you get your degree same way.
Yeah, I'm a law researcher. You know, I'm a law researcher. Just
Law
research. Yeah,
researcher. Yeah,
yeah.
so you can check solve same way.
See,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that a solve page and in base. Yeah, so whenever you search for solve, look for this logo and him have all them videos them and him persify in everything what him do, you know. Yeah, I'm just like a spiritual one, from our righteousness is just righteousness or anything, with my channel still. But if we have a chat about the disease, I have to say name and then block my channel. I just saw my channels there, just a rebel channel.
Come on, you
Yeah,
mean, man?
so
You have to put sense out there, you know.
In
Yeah,
life,
man.
yeah,
You
so
have to
in
put
life, you have
sense
to be a
out there.
rebel, you know.
yeah, so
Have to,
solve
yeah.
You can't be a yes
solve
man.
and yeah, solve and fire is a part of the family circle group. Same way, made upon what WhatsApp now, made upon Telegram. Same way. So the number always post up like this number now, where you see underneath the bottom. Yeah, so if Sol no put in number, you want to get through to Solve, you can call this number. Same way, this is my personal number, and Solve deal with all different laws. You see,
All the regulations.
all the regulation them. Like what him say is a law. What you call it
Researcher,
name again,
researcher,
Solve?
researcher.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
law researcher. You see? Yeah, hold on there. My bad.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean, family? So help we if we help you, because if you rise up and wake up same way, you can help someone and we can build together. Because we live in one world, in it, one umbrella we under. So rich
So
people now have
everything is
nowhere to run to. You know what I mean? So them just try dumb we down, like with the alcohol, with the food we eat in our community and all of these things. And we are the righteous one, you know what I mean? And being righteous, hear me. If you're righteous, you're not gonna reach far. So make we come together and start it from here. We are plant a seed of righteousness, and with your knowledge, our knowledge, we all can live in a
what
better
and
world.
if they don't stifle all, if they don't take back all the carbon dioxide, the seed will grow
Yeah.
because
You
of the
see?
mass. So we need them to take up the
Yeah.
mass so that the seed could grow.
Yeah.
Plus you have, plus you have more sense.
Yeah, have more
Plus,
sense, you know what I mean? Hey
plus you have
family,
more
hear
Anyway,
me. Yeah,
anyway,
I have people I run down something we call them Gucci and all of them thing they brand. I dumb them, I
sense,
dumb
man.
us down, You
Of
see,
course,
some of
more
them
sense,
say,
man.
"Oh, I got the latest weird." No, I your name nothing there on it. Your name is not on it, But yet you have an. I say, no,
but
you supposed to have sense.
more
Yeah,
time they have it and they cannot even buy themselves a plate of food.
you see, man. I say, yeah, even sacrifice themselves
Listen,
for wear Prado. You know,
Yeah,
or
if you don't
a
make
man
it
can wear,
better,
a man can wear what he wants, but he
yeah,
must have his backup.
yeah,
yeah.
That's all I can
That's
say.
true, man.
Because
You
I
see,
wear it
so
sometimes, but it's not something I I'm not hungry for it. Because like I always tell
yeah,
people, my pocket counts. If I'm hungry or if my
yeah.
children hungry, I can take care
No,
of
we are
them.
working. We are working class,
more work,
so we not
yeah.
really put ourselves in that thing there,
Yeah.
But in the end, family, we have to work together. You know what I mean? Cause the demon him up on each and everyone. Every time you see someone wearing a mask, that means say then dumb down that someone. You know what I mean? And solve and fire. You see, we don't wear mask. You understand me? Because we know the laws. You understand me? And there's a lot of
A whole year plus.
yeah, you see, where we need to know, you know what I mean, and understand say we are one family. You know what I mean? We come from one oxygen, you know? Yeah, man, for real, man. So, yo, fire, so enough love for you. See
Yeah,
your
man.
puppy in same way and uplift our light same way, solve same way, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yo,
man.
I'm saying onto something, yeah. So when I get it, when I get it, I'm gonna flood like the
Just just
airways,
just
yeah.
just just check us and we're gonna go back on that.
Yes, yes, my big brothers, man. Big up, man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, big up to the
Yeah,
family
All right,
members,
so
everyone that
uh,
was listening,
yeah, man, for real, man.
you know.
I remember
So
fire in the family circle group, same way fire send film information. You know what I mean? Because you see, if I send these information to some family, then we say, oh, you're thinking too deep. But guess what now? They are the one who is thinking deep because these things is on the surface. You know, if you go deep, you know what I
so
mean? To find these information, it's right in front of our eye. You understand me? Even the demon, yeah, the demon possess like thinkers, the demon thinkers, yeah, because they are not demon more than us, but the thinkers, yeah, it's like they are doing demonic things in front of our eyes. and it come like we can't stop it because we don't know these laws. We don't know how to communicate the right way. You know what I mean? So here, my family, a righteousness we support. You know what I mean? And support we see them here, and you can inbox me. We send information daily what them block off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real, man. So yo, for
All
your
right.
highest and the brightest love and solve, you know, so I see him
All
thing
right.
same way. You know
Peace
what I
and
Yeah,
mean?
love.
no, man.
Peace and love,
Same way,
family.
man. Man, only
Yeah,
better,
man,
man.
for real, man.
Believe it.
Yeah, man. Bless up. Next
Yo,
time
family.
around.
Yeah,
Yo, fire,
man.
big up.
Viewer,
All right.
you don't know no.
Solve.
Enough
Daniel.
love,
One
see me.
love. Yeah. Bless up.
Yeah, man. For real, man. All right, love, brother. Yeah, man.